everybody! Welcome back to FVC. I have something to say before we get even started with this. I'm a Cloud fan. I am a Legend of Zelda fan as well. I love Cloud. I chose my hat for this evening, and I want Cloud to win, but I wasn't thinking this through. I grabbed this hat unconsciously.
What hat is it? You done goofed.
I did done goof. In my defense, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work. I grabbed a hat. Okay, I'm grabbing that hat today, and hopefully this isn't the omen for what's about to happen.
Maybe it's red because that'll be the blood of Link on the floor when Cloud wins.
That'll be nice. We will both admit this. I am much more invested in this fight than he is.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
I do love Legend of Zelda, and I do enjoy Final Fantasy, but I'm more a Final Fantasy 8 person.
Whose channel is named after the guy in this video? Yeah. That's where if Fenrirock Origins on my channel. I want to get this out of the way too. Yes, I was one of those angry, Final Fantasy VII fans last time because they shafted Cloud. They straight up said at the beginning of that fight, I have no problem and do think Link could win a fight with Cloud. I fully admit that could happen. The problem I have with that fight is they straight up said, we're giving them their base items, and then proceeded to give Link a majority of his weapons, including Master Sword, which is not a base item. It's not a base item.
Depends on which game you're playing, though. That's the only difference.
It's not a base. If you go by his earliest timelines too,
it's a wooden sword. Give him his wooden sword. I want to see that fight.
That'd be funny. But yeah, Master Sword's not the base item for him. Even if you go by the game, they're mainly going off Ocarina of Time, if I remember correctly, and it's still not the main story Ocarina of Time.
Maybe they're going off of his Smash Brothers lore.
In that case, I main both of them. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Smash, my mains are Cloud and Link, so that tells you what you need to know. But, do I think Cloud's going to win this time? No. For one simple reason again. They're letting him go all out, it seems, which makes me happier. Cloud's not limited to 2 materia. I think that's why they put that part in there, by the way. When he said he can use it without the weapons.
Yeah.
They influxed that line on purpose. You could tell. Because once again, we watched the breakdown.
Watching the breakdown, we have noticed that yes, they are going completely all out. And when I say all out, they're including the original Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, and along with the remake.
And Advent Children. They're including feats from Advent Children.
Which is good. Here's the only issue. They're including every iteration of Link.
Every.
And we're talking about even like...
Including the TARDIS.
We're talking like Four Swords Adventures, Spirit Tracks, Minish Cap. We're talking about anywhere from Old Link to Young Link to Toon Link. He is the Doctor now.
So as much as I love Cloud and how much I want Cloud to win this so damn bad, Link's winning again.
Yeah.
Link's winning again.
If he does it and we're surprised,
I'll be happy.
Yeah,
You watch the Shadow fight? It's gonna be worse than that.
Which one?
The Shadow versus Ryoku fight.
Oh God.
Yeah, I fanboyed hard about that fight.
He won one finally.
He did. So
lost to a Pokemon.
Here's the hoping, because of bullshit. Shadow lost both those fights because of BS. So please let Cloud win. But again, I'm perfectly okay with Link winning. 100%.
As long as it's a good fight, and the statistics don't throw in weird garbage. As long as it's a good fight and it makes sense. Like a good argue to why the person wins. A good, resounding closing argument.
They're going all out. That's why I think it was DBX. I think it was either DBX or a fan channel that had them fight, and Cloud won that. I believe it was like the old DBX, not the modern one.
Because rules don't matter.
Exactly. We're not getting... I still... Let's enjoy the fight. You ready?
I'm ready. I think we're in the very beginning of the video, though.
How the hell did that happen? Blue Chew. It's a boner pill.
No, it's a blue. It's a boner gum.
I watched enough new rock stars. I've heard Blue Chew enough times. Trust me. It's okay. I don't need to use it anyway because, well, never mind.
Starting it now. Sidetracked.
Please.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Invoke the power of the flannel.
They tease Goku versus Superman 3 after this. I called the fight, by the way, though, starting with the motorcycles. I totally called that. I called that. As soon as they talked about his. Okay, I like the models.
Anyone again?
Nice.
And it started off like a Final Fantasy encounter.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, by the way, talking about the light speed dodging was annoying, so I hope that doesn't come to play too much here. That's just called game mechanics, goddammit. We've talked about that enough in the past, trust me. We're not going over that again. Oh, just so happens to be there. Of course he swoops on the thing. Oh, no.
Don't look on his...
Oh, I love it. That was sick. Cloud cares about pottery. Confirmed. It feels weird seeing him in that outfit using the fusion sword.
But it looks so right. Oh, you feel me?
Yep, that's my favorite move in Smash.
They both use stop.
That was pretty sick. This fight's dope. The last one was too. The original was a damn good fight, still, even though it's free over Cloud. Oh god.
What?
You can do that.
I didn't know you could have a glaive.
Yeah, they combine. You don't get to see much of it, but it happens. Hey! Oh god damn it. Wait, when do you combine back to normal? Oh, you didn't. Okay. Why is that one cuddling with the bomb? I missed something here? Gravity.
Oh.
Gravity! It's a really good fight.
It is.
Doctor Strange has arrived.
Summer storms?
Yeah. That was hot. That was dope. That was a sick shot.
Now he told you. Uh-oh.
The animation just got clunky.
They couldn't run the fast
I think they might change the animator because it's like it just changed fluidity right there. It's weird.
What's mercy, asshole?
Oh, that's wallpaper right there. Ah, no. Oh, do you get?
Nothing to it.
Thought it was
As soon as the Triforce popped up, I was like, God damn it!
Too soon? Yeah.
I missed it too soon. I don't even care.
Incredibly versatile arsenal available to him, given the abilities he had from his various weapons and masks.
And with stuff like the Sheikah Slate and Ocarina, the guy had so much to throw at Cloud that he could have easily gotten overwhelmed.
Even with that against him, Cloud could match much of Link's arsenal with both his materia and superhuman ability. Link may have won a few fights with his time stop, but so would Cloud. For our purposes of determining who would win the most often, these essentially cancel each other out.
Link's Master
That was
Sword
awesome.
and Triforce of Courage helped him counter some of Cloud's materia. Like, he wasn't getting turned into a toad or anything, but Cloud's ribbon could do a lot of the same, especially against those fire, ice, and shock arrows.
Since both had multiple ways to counter each other's more magic
I'm paying
moves,
attention, that's why
and
we're being
both
quiet.
had incredible healing spells, this really came down to their baser abilities.
Like how Link dodging lasers put him at a tenth the speed of light, but Cloud kept up with Bahamut, who flew between planets in 12 seconds.
Since
This
Link
to counteract
was
BS with
Neptune, and
BS.
considering Gaia is a stand-in for Earth, the distance between them would be 4.3 billion kilometers. To travel that distance in 12 seconds means Bahamut Fury flew at least 1,200 times the speed of light.
So while Link was smart, had more experience, and has fought foes faster than him before, Cloud could literally run circles around him without him noticing.
Link's strength and power were nothing to scoff at, especially when scaled to Majora pulling the moon into a planet and destroying a continent. That would take an energy equivalent to over 60 exatons of TNT.
That's a lot of
However,
zeros.
Cloud was strong enough to endure similar attacks and return the favor in a devastating way.
Like how he survived Sephiroth's supernova attack.
Guidebooks confirm that the supernova is a blast that destroys dimensional space. Technically, it occurs in another dimension where the entire solar system
Gets
is
complicated there.
annihilated,
Yep.
with Cloud standing right there.
It sounds crazy, but this means he can literally survive a sun exploding in his face. I mean, it really messed him up, but still,
Yes, it
the
did.
goddamn sun. Link's never had to deal with something of that magnitude before.
Yet.
The hero of Hyrule put up an admirable fight and could certainly win in a few
That
different
shot's
ways.
so sick.
But Cloud's
That's nice.
strength and powerful limit breaks meant that, more often than not, his victory was
That
assured.
was funny.
Link tried Force, but against Cloud, he had no way out.
The winner is Cloud Strife.
God damn it.
That's the first half of our 10th
Oh, man.
season.
Who's
The
next?
channel will return
That was
later
great.
this year, but in the meantime, check
That
out the
DBX pissed me
all-new
off for not
DBX
talking
and
about
the
that.
debates we're having over
Did you
the
know
death
him?
No, that's not why it pissed me off.
Thanks for
It's
watching.
false advertising. We're not getting into that.
Oh. What do we have? That's DBX. There we go. I was Batman. I just want to watch
That's a long break. This is the season finale already? I feel like we just started.
the first half of the season finale.
Oh, gotcha. I'm happy. I feel like the end kind of happened. It just kind of... They said, okay, we're done here. Omni Slash was win. That's what the end kind of feels. The ending was kind of anticlimactic, but the shots...
We're great.
The shots in this episode were... Mwah. I love both. I do. I love both. But Cloud's my man. I don't have a Cloud hat. If I had a Cloud flannel, I'd wear it.
If you had a cloud hat, it would look like a nimbus.
You could tell how happy I was. I've been Fenrirock.
And I've been the Curator.
Until next time.
This is FVC signing off. Or you'll be part of the Naruto tribe. One of the clans.
You take that back.